What's good, everybody? It's your boy, Big Baby. What's poppin'? It's Bigbabyjonathan here. Welcome to the latest edition of the Bigbabyjonathan Sports Podcast. And I got a very special guest, Corey Harrison from Out of Bounds Sports Podcast. Corey, how's it going, man?
Man, I'm doing great. How are you?
I'm doing wonderful, man. And as you can see, Lakers got the rings, got the hat, man. The Lakers season's upon us. Training camp is in 1 month. The Lakers have been busy, man. The Lakers signed Montrezl Harrell. They traded for Dennis Schroeder, got Wesley Matthews, got Marc Gasol, and they traded away JaVale McGee. Dwight left in free agency. So, Corey, all in all, how do you, in your opinion, how do you think the offseason is going so far for the Los Angeles Lakers?
I give them an A plus.
Mm-hmm.
I give them an
A
A
plus.
plus. With the West getting stronger and teams loading up. I mean, the Lakers didn't waste any time trying to make sure that they had a good roster going into this season since it's a quick turnaround.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, most definitely, man. And Lakers have been busy, and it felt like if the moves that the Lakers did, it feels like the moves that they did were like they acted like they lost in the finals. How certain teams they win the championship, stay complacent, go stay pat, and go for it again with the same roster. You know what I mean? So it felt like the Lakers. Okay, we are. I know we won. But let's go make more moves. Let's go run it. Shout out to Rob Pelinka, man. People were bashing him from day one. I wasn't. I had all the faith in him. And Kobe, late great Kobe Bryant, called it before. He called it 2 years ago. Let Rob Pelinka get opportunity. He'll shine for the Lakers. And sure enough, he's doing the right thing. That Montrezl Harrell pickup, I like it. He kind of reminds me of Kenneth Faried. Play that tough defense, that pick and roll. He can pass too. He's a great passer. I saw a couple of his highlights. He could pass out the ball, set good screens. Bring the energy when we need him. Along with Schroeder too. Schroeder, good bench. We got two 6-man of the year candidates, a winner and a runner-up. So that's good right there. We got Marc Gasol, defensive player of the year. 1 year in his career, he can spread the floor. They're gonna play AD at power forward, so they're probably gonna throw him in the post. AD, let him go to work. If you double team, Marc Gasol's gonna be open. So how do you think this whole team's gonna work with the Lakers this year?
Well, just when you put a bunch of guys that have never played together for the first time, um, you want to know how it's going to look on the floor.
Mm-hmm.
With so little time together, there's no training camps. There's no summer, camps or nothing like that. Nothing that they normally do for a regular season to get ready. So it's going to be very interesting to see how this correlates on the actual basketball floor. It's going to be really, really interesting to see because these guys have never played together, and you're putting a bunch of pieces together and just hoping it works. Just going by basically name and resumes alone, but chemistry is a big factor, and we just have to see how it looks whenever tip off is in December.
Yeah, I agree with 100%. And Lakers had chemistry last year with the Dwight of the world, Rondos, Jared Dudley's, all the certain players that just left us. Dane Green. We had chemistry with them. Now we gotta flip the page. Okay, AD and LeBron have chemistry. Kuzma, Caruso, Morris. But the other guys, we gotta, But I think the Lakers are gonna do a great job. Frank Vogel's gonna do a great job. Coaching Phil Handy. Lionel Hollins. So I'm excited. And do you think out of Marc Gasol or Harold, who do you think should start out of them two?
Well, I would definitely trust Marc Gasol as the
Mm-hmm.
starter. I would have Montrezl coming off the bench. He seems like he's more explosive coming off the bench.
Mm-hmm.
As the reason why he won the Six Man of the Year award.
Mm-hmm.
We need that energy that he's gonna bring. He has a lot of energy. Um, he's a defensive liability. The reason why we even got Marc Gasol, in my opinion, I feel like there's only a couple teams that we can have to worry about when we have to use him like that. Is going to
Mm-hmm.
be against Denver and Portland. Yusuf Nurkic
Mm-hmm.
and the Joker.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna need his big body and his experience down low. Um, Definitely wouldn't trust Montrez being in those types of situations because we've seen how he looked when he had to body up Jokic, and Jokic pretty much embarrassed him. So getting the Marc Gasol pick, I like it because he's going to be able to bang with your best bigs,
Mm-hmm.
and then you can have Montrez come off the bench and just play cleanup.
Yeah, most definitely, man. He'll clean up, you know, dive for loose balls, block shots, and like Lakers are making great moves, man. Like overall, like who would have thought Lakers would have got Marc Gasol? Montrezl Harrell. Like I thought Montrezl Harrell was gonna get a big contract. He turned down a bigger deal with the Charlotte Hornets to come play with the Lakers. You know, remember how everybody's talking about Doherty wants to play with LeBron anymore? This, that. No, we can attract stars to LA anymore. Sure enough, we're getting people want to come to us now. You know, people want to come to this franchise and okay, Lakers got we're winning franchise culture again. Let's go run it. Let's go. So I'm excited. You know what I mean? So what is your thoughts overall about that?
Overall, we've heard it before. A lot of teams, a lot of players didn't want to play with
Mm-hmm.
the Lakers when Kobe was playing. A lot of players want to beat Kobe, want to play against Kobe.
Mm-hmm.
It's same thing with LeBron. Nobody wants to really join LeBron because they want, someone wants to have that challenge or whatever. But they just won the NBA championship, a few months back. A lot of teams, a lot of players are feeling like, their best shot is to, play with that team and that guy.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and then playing with LeBron, I mean, it's not even just about winning. You look at guys like Rajon Rondo. He just got a nice little contract from Atlanta. Um, if Rondo wasn't playing for the Lakers and didn't win a championship, would even got those kind of offers from those teams? Probably not. You know, playing with LeBron, one or two things: you're gonna win championships and you're gonna get paid.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, 100%, man. I like what we did. Yeah, Rondo left too. Cause to be honest, when once we signed Shooter, I'm like, okay. We can still bring back Rondo. We could play him at point, bring Shooter off the bench, bring a spark. But once he announced that on Instagram, I'm like, okay. I was looking at the teams. I said he should have went to before they got Drew Holiday. I actually said I think Rondo should go to Milwaukee, and then go to like a contained team like Denver, but he took the money and everybody's talking about, oh, he's going to the Clippers. He's going to Clippers. He's going to leave the Lakers to go to the other LA team. He doesn't want to go to that team. And I understand. Like Serge Ibaka went to the Clippers. And like, what in your opinion? Let's get into that. How do you think that Serge Ibaka fit, or that Serge Ibaka signed by the Clippers? How do you think it's going to work? You think it's going to
Overall,
work?
it just depends on which surge they're gonna get.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, are they gonna get that defensive presence, that scrappy player that blocks shots?
Mm-hmm.
Probably not. He's a little older. You can tell when they played against the Boston Celtics when they lost to them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
He just wasn't. It just wasn't the same surge. Um, I think them losing Montrezl Harrell was a big blow, and they think that picking up Serge Ibaka
Mm-hmm.
is probably going to be a better fit. I beg to differ. I don't think that they're getting a better player with Serge. I mean, I think that he's going to be able to contribute, but the Clippers needed a point guard more than anything. I don't trust Patrick Beverly
Mm-hmm.
at all. I think they should have got a veteran point guard that can
Mm-hmm.
set the tone of the offense. You cannot keep the ball in Kawhi Leonard's hand. That is not his game. That's never been
Mm-hmm.
his game. In San Antonio, they kind of pretty much let him, be a good defender. He was not the guy. But when he won, the championship in Toronto, did what he did that year. They're basically, okay, we're gonna send our offense around. He's not the leader you think he is. He's not the hey, let me get the ball, get out the way, and let me take over the basketball game. That is not his game. They're turning to him in something that he's not. They need a point guard to get these guys set and put these guys in position. And Kawhi Leonard
Mm-hmm.
is not the type of person that needs to be in that type of situation for the Clippers.
Yeah, 100% agree. But it's crazy how that because I don't know if you saw Kevin Durant's brother on Instagram say he's going to Brooklyn. I thought he was going to go to Brooklyn too, because I just felt like Ibaka and Lakers would work, but I just feel like him and LeBron wouldn't mesh well, in my personal opinion. But also too, if anybody wants to ask questions for me and Corey about anything, put them in the comment section, man. But yeah, man, let's get into some other NBA moves. DeMarcus Cousins signed with the Rockets. How do you think that's gonna work with the Rockets? And it's a non-guaranteed contract though. It's non-guaranteed, so the Rockets could cut him at any time. So basically, pulling a Dwight, like saying, okay, I'm gonna take a chance on myself. Give me a non-guaranteed contract. So I feel like it's gonna work great. If he stays healthy, it's gonna work. If he doesn't stay healthy, it'll be another long season for the Rockets and Cousins.
The only thing I'm worried about is the two superstars
Mm-hmm.
demanding trades.
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of I kind of want to see what they're going to do with that. They've gotten rid of the whole entire philosophy there. They got rid of Capella, and then they wanted to go without a big man, and
Mm-hmm.
then Tony leaves, Morey leaves, so they want to add a big man again. So
Mm-hmm.
it's very interesting, but I just want to see what those two superstars are gonna do because they don't want to be there.
No, they don't. But I feel like if Cousins there, maybe they'll change their mind. You know what I mean? Maybe they'll just
Mm.
change their mind when Cousins there. Maybe or possibly John Wall to the Rockets for Westbrook. John Wall and Cousins have connections from Kentucky, so that's another possibility too. You know, Russell Westbrook to Washington for John Wall. How do you think that trade would work for both teams if it had a 50% of chance of happening? So how do you think that trade would work for the teams, for both teams?
I mean, a lot of this stuff is hypotheticals because I think I watched the show when I was at the gym earlier, and they were saying that it's not true that John Wall wants out, and it's not true that the team is willing to trade him.
Mm-hmm.
They want to keep John Wall. I'm pretty sure they want to keep Bradley Beal as well. Um, I don't see a scenario where they're gonna willingly give up those two guys without wanting something in return. And I'm talking about something significant in return.
Mm-hmm.
But just to entertain the hypotheticals, if you send John Wall to Houston, you have the Kentucky ties with Boogie. I still don't think that it's probably going to correlate to a championship. Boogie can't stay healthy. Let's just get Boogie for at least 60 games, at least.
Mm-hmm.
Because we haven't seen him play at an elite level in a long time. I think if we want to go back to him playing at an elite level, it's probably when he played for New Orleans, when he played with AD.
Mm-hmm.
After that, I mean, he ruptured the Achilles, and he came back and played for Golden State and got hurt again. It was the thigh injury.
Mm-hmm.
Then he came back for the finals. He was okay. Then he signs with the Lakers.
Mm-hmm.
Then he has the off season injury. He was out, didn't play at one game with the Lakers. I mean, let's just see if we can get him to stay healthy, even to look just to resemble just a little bit from what he was. Because if you remember when he was playing, he was the best passing big man out of the post in all
Mm-hmm.
of basketball. He had a three ball shot, not consistent, but it was a nice little shot to keep, to pull your opposing bigs out there to respect it. Was a liability on defense. You don't want Boogie out there defending because he can't. Um, you know, he just wasn't that type of player. He was a good passing big man out of the post. Can space the floor a bit. But it'd be interesting to see how it looks out there in Houston. But I don't expect to see the Boogie in New Orleans or Sacramento. This is kind of like a wait and see approach. They didn't sign him to a guaranteed contract. He's gonna have to really prove himself, and it's really, really centered around his health.
Yeah, most importantly, man, health comes first. And to be honest, I think this is the last contract Cousins might get because if he gets injured again, he's done. In my personal opinion, if he gets another Achilles, torn ACL, he's done. But I just want to see Cousins at least get back to that 18 and 10. Excitement, spinning, getting the ball in the post, spinning, dunking. Yelling and screaming. I like that Cousins. I like that intensity from him because if Harden and Westbrook don't get traded and they mesh well, Houston can be a good, exciting regular season team. You know how they are in the playoffs. So it's crazy. But yeah, man, AD. Let's get back into some Laker talk as well. What's your thoughts about AD? What for him? What contract do you want him to sign if you could pick for him, like the 1+1, the 5-year extension? Because there's reports out there, according to Brian Windhorst, that if they're waiting on Giannis, if he doesn't sign his extension, that LeBron, AD will both opt out. AD will take a 1-year deal, opt out again, and then go get Giannis. What do you think about all that?
And I just want to get. I mean, I don't really get into specifics of people's contracts and things like that.
Mm-hmm.
Um, if we are able to some kind of way get Giannis, that's gonna be crazy. That's gonna be on the level as KD, leaving OKC to go to the Warriors. It's gonna break the league. Um, I mean, I would like to see something like that, but at what point does the commissioner say no? You know what I mean? Because if you go back to 2007, 2008, I think when we tried to get Chris Paul, and they was like no, like they told us no to Chris Paul, and I was pretty upset with that
Me too.
then. And I'm like, what in the world? Like they're letting these guys just jump ship like that, and we couldn't even get Chris Paul.
Yeah, man. It was crazy, but if that happens, like let's say if AD does the 1+1 with the player option next season with LeBron, and AD or Giannis comes, man, LeBron could be like, okay, I'll play. This is my last season. I'll retire, and then he can retire. We can have Giannis and AD, and then we'll have superstars come. So I don't. I trust Rob Plinka, so it wouldn't surprise me if we done something like that. I wouldn't be surprised if we were on the phone right now trying to get rid of Kuzma. Speaking of Kuzma, um, what up, James? Speaking of Kuzma, if you were Rob Plinka, would you hold on to him, sign an extension, or trade him?
He's the only asset that we have left,
Mm-hmm.
and I would definitely not be content with keeping him on the roster.
Mm-hmm.
It would be, I would definitely be feeling offers. I would definitely be trying to see what I can get. They still don't have a legit third superstar. All these signings that they got, they still have not got a definitive third star. And
Mm-hmm.
they have the cap space, they have the money, they have the asset to be able to pull,
Mm-hmm.
and get somebody in a third star.
Mm-hmm.
Um, who I don't know. Who would be able available for one? Who would be willing to come and take a lesser role, and be able to lock in and do what is expected. It takes a lot of pride, like for a player that has been really good on other teams in their
Mm-hmm.
own right, probably won a title somewhere, and to come to a team and know that the team, it belongs to AD and LeBron, and I'm going to be the third wheel. Like that's a lot to ask of a player that's established. So that's the reason why we wasn't able to land Kawhi. You want me to go over there, play with AD and LeBron? I just came off the championship. I
Mm-hmm.
just got Finals MVP. Like, no, like I'm not going to go over there and knowingly be a third option. I am number one, and that's what you're gonna have to ask that person when they come in. If we get a third superstar, are you willing to accept your role for a championship? And if
Yeah.
not, no.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's crazy that we gotta trade Kuz. If we do, I'm with it. I would try to package him, Alex Caruso, and a bunch of second round picks. Hey, go get Zach Levine. Go get Zach Levine, fit him right in there with AD, LeBron, and the athleticism from Zach Levine, that running gun, shooting threes, throwing lobs and dunks. You know what I mean? So I'm really like for me, if I was the Lakers, just entertain calls, and if you get a good call, do it, but don't trade him just to trade him. And extension, do I think he'll get an extension? No, I feel like this is his last year with the Lakers. And I said that last year when the finals was over. Oh, he's done. But I feel like Kuz is pissed off. He deactivated his social media because they were bashing him. He's like, I'll show you guys, and then bounced. You know what I mean? And speaking of that third star, I would not be surprised if Kawhi Leonard bounces out of the Clippers next season. Would not surprise me. Wouldn't surprise me if he leaves and goes to New York or even retires. Kawhi's injury is, I think, chronic knee pain, right?
Yeah, he has a lot of tendonitis in his
Yeah.
knees. Like his body is not as
Mm-hmm.
good as it used to be.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but speaking about players, I mean, it just dawned on me. We was
Uh-huh.
talking about Bogdanovich,
Mm-hmm.
and I don't know what
Bogdanovich.
happened. I don't know what happened to those talks, but that would be definitely a good pickup to have a elite shooter like that off the bench.
Yeah, and there was reports that the Kings and Lakers did talk at the deadline. It was for their backup power forward, number 88, Bielitsa.
Oh
And
yeah, I
we
know.
said we
Yeah,
counter offered and said give us Bogdan and Bogdanovich. They said no, we're good. We're interested in Kuz, but we're not giving up him. I would do that trade for Kuz. Bogdan and Bogdanovich, a good scorer, good playmaker. Love his ability to get to the rim. You know, He could spread the floor, shoot the three, and he killed us. He hit a game-winning shot on us a couple years ago. I was so mad. Tyson Chandler ran out and guarded him. I knew as soon as he went up, I knew it was in.
Yeah.
So it's like we'll see. Nothing, Rob Pelinka to this point, nothing will surprise me anymore.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, we got some Clipper fans on Instagram talking mess. It's all good. I ain't tripping about the San Diego Clippers, But hey, like I thought, it's like Clipper fans always got something to say. But hey, just count to 17. Oh wait, you can't count to 17, Clipper fans. You got nothing to show for it. Just like you never ever will do. Y'all gonna get hyped up. And then y'all gonna lose in the second round, just like every year. You know what I mean? Clipper fans don't know what greatness is. You feel me?
Yeah. Yeah. I'm worried about the Clippers, man.
Yeah, but let me see here. Looking through my notes. Oh, to you, in your personal opinion, who's the toughest challenge for the Lakers in the West Conference?
Toughest challenge right now in the
Mm-hmm.
West,
Mm-hmm. Mm.
and that's a good question because the the challenges that we faced in the bubble,
Mm-hmm.
I no longer see them as a challenge anymore. Because Denver, they got worse. They just
Mm-hmm.
lost significant pieces.
Mm-hmm.
Portland, they haven't really got any better.
Mm-hmm.
That was a scary team before, they went to the bubble, but we dispatched them pretty easily.
Mm-hmm.
Um, the Clippers are the Clippers. We just talked about them. They are the Clippers. Um,
Playoff P is probably gonna show up once again for them, like always. So
Pandemic P.
yeah, Pandemic P. He got his first ring though. Hey, Pandemic P got his first ring though. He got married, so you know.
Honestly, Big Baby, I do not see a Western Conference threat for the Lakers right now.
Okay, how about this?
Now, in the
Eastern Conference.
In
Eastern
the
Conference.
Eastern Conference, I definitely want to see what those Brooklyn Nets are gonna do.
Me too.
I want to see what Philly is gonna do. Them two teams right there, that might be Eastern Conference Finals right there
But what
because they
about
got enough pieces.
yeah. Yeah, they do have enough pieces, man. And there's some underrated moves around the league so far in the trade free agency. Gordon Hayward went to Charlotte. Surprising. I
And
thought he was gonna go to Indiana. I thought he was gonna do a sign trade for Indiana. T.J. Leaf is gonna get traded. Miles Turner, even Victor Oladipo's potential gonna get signed trade to Boston. You know.
they really need to check and see what MJ's smoking in them cigars, man.
Uh,
They paid Gordon Hayward
yeah.
$30 million a year, $120 million contract, like
Mm-hmm.
crazy money,
Hey Daniel, you wanna come on? I'm
crazy.
gonna send him the link. Yeah, man, it's crazy. You know what? What do you? Okay, let's get into that. The Charlotte Hornets, real quick. How do you think LaMelo is gonna play over there?
This this kid got to learn. Like I don't think from high school to when he
Mm-hmm.
went overseas, nobody sat down with him and introduced defense. I don't think he even know what that means.
Mm-hmm.
And in the NBA, to have deficient defense, it's not gonna work.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And
Yeah.
and his shot is just as bad as his brother's.
Yeah. Well, I think LaMelo could
But
probably make more shots than Lonzo though. Score more.
but he's a better scorer. Yeah.
Yeah.
But this kid, he doesn't play any defense. I've never seen any defensive plays whenever he show his highlights.
Mm-hmm.
That's just me. Maybe I might be wrong, but I
No,
don't think that he's ever been introduced to defense.
no, I could see what you're saying. Like I get it because I agree with you 100%. Because I was watching some of his highlights. Give up layups. Just give up a layup and get the ball and go on the other court, shoot a three. It's like that kid that's not gonna work in the NBA. You gotta play defense in the NBA. You'll
He,
get eaten. You know.
elite passer though.
Yeah, he
Elite.
is. He is. Oh, Daniel, all right, let's get it, man.
Tap me
Let's get
in.
it.
Me in.
What's
What's
going
going
on,
on,
man?
fellas?
What's going on, man? How you been, man? It's been a minute. Hope
Yeah, it's
all is
been a
well with
minute.
you. You and the
Corey,
family,
what's up
man.
with you? Corey, man, what's up, man?
Say, man, you already know what the vibe is.
Listen, yo,
You know
listen.
what's
I'm,
going
I
on,
don't just
man.
listen. I have an issue with y'all Laker fans, real quick, on one
What?
thing.
What the?
I'm gonna
Okay.
tell you why. Yo, y'all was just on my show when the Clippers blew it against the Nuggets. When the Clippers got on their knees and blew the series
Mm-hmm.
against the Nuggets, we all came on the Daniel Artest podcast and was bashing Montrezl Harrell for how he played against Jokic. But now y'all signed Montrezl Harrell and all his sins are absolved. Like nothing never happened. Like we was calling him out. I got the footage. Don't make me pull up the footage, man. I got the footage on y'all.
Hey,
When
bring it up.
we,
Bring the
We
footage.
when we was calling Montrezl Harrell out. You know what I'm
we
saying?
we
Listen,
under, we understand that, but listen, we understand that he was in a bad situation. The
on that.
team that he was playing with, Kawhi, they wasn't winners.
Yeah, yeah. Let me interject something real quick though, because I don't want to think anybody think I hate the move. I actually like the move with Harold coming to the Lakers. Now he gets to realize what winning a championship is, like being in a real championship, you know,
Yeah.
position. But my issue with Harold is that part right there. Like, all right, he's going to give you 18-7, which he's not going to give you 18-7 on his Laker team.
Mm-hmm.
With him, it's all about the effort on defense. Like that's what you're going to bring. My whole thing about this, because everybody say, "Yo, he's the junkyard dog. He's a dog. This. He's a dog. That." Not once I've ever seen a person with that label of a dog play no defense. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. 100%. You know.
Yeah,
But I'm gonna keep it real. I did bash Montrezl, but
yeah.
hey,
I know you did. Yes,
yeah,
you did. I
I
know.
did. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I'm on up to it. You know, it's all good though. But if you're a Laker, and just like I bashed LeBron when he wasn't a Laker, he came to Lakers.
No, no. You just no. See that right there? You just bashed LeBron because he was threatening the throne and eventually passed the throne of Kobe Bryant. That's
Well,
why y'all was bashing
he'll
LeBron.
never pass Kobe on the throne as a Laker. Hell no.
No, not the
Nope.
Lakers. No, I'm talking about basketball. I'm talking about
Oh, I thought you were
all-time
talking
great.
about the Lakers.
I'm talking
I'm
about
like,
all-time
no.
great. No. Magic Johnson's the greatest Laker ever. I don't even care what he say. Magic is the greatest
Well,
Laker
Whoa.
ever.
okay.
Whoa.
What are you
Okay,
talking
here we
about?
go.
Whoa.
Did he
Whoa.
just say?
Magic Johnson at his own mouth said he
I know what he
Kobe
said.
Bryant was the Laker.
Listen, I ain't listening to nothing that business. Listen, Magic Johnson's a hustler, yo.
Yeah,
You
he
know what
is.
I'm saying? When Magic be smiling and stuff like that, he put on that business smile. He could sell anything, man. You know what I'm saying? Listen, he could sell water. He could sell water to a well. He could sell fire to hell. You know what I'm saying? Listen,
Yeah.
I'm not believing nothing Magic Johnson say because deep down inside that man is a competitor. You know what I mean? But at the same time, he's a Laker as well too. But come on, man. Come on.
That
Come on.
man said that when Kobe was still alive.
Yeah, I know. Kobe's definitely the second best Laker of all time. That's just my opinion. I just add up the accolades. You know what I'm saying? Kobe got 5 rings with the Lakers, as
Mm-hmm.
does Magic. Who got more MVPs? You know what I'm saying? Who got how many Finals MVPs Magic got versus Kobe and things like that? Right? Who set the standard of Laker basketball? You know what I'm saying? Because listen, Lakers wasn't Showtime until Magic got there. Before then,
Mm-hmm.
they was just some regular team. You know what I'm saying? They had Kareem, whatever, for a lot of years. You know what I'm saying? But they ain't become the Laker brand until Magic Johnson got there. So let's not disrespect Magic, man. All right?
What kind of phone you got?
Huh?
What kind of phone you got?
I'm on my laptop right now. I'm on my Apple.
You got an iPhone?
Yeah, I got iPhone.
Every year they come out with a different iPhone, and what they do is improve it. And I
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
and I and I feel like Kobe was the improvement.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yet he Magic can be great, and he was great, but when Kobe came on the scene, that was the upgraded version.
So wait. That's all right. When did Kobe come on the scene? Because there's a point in time. Matter of fact, I'm not gonna no no. I'm gonna ask that question. When did Kobe come on the scene in your eyes? Because he didn't come on in '96.
Nah, because he for like 3 years he was on the bench. So I
Okay.
would say let's say that the end of that '99 season, going into that 2000 season, that's when they really started coming together.
Okay, that's true. That's true. But Magic Johnson, though, what he do when he first came in
Won a championship,
as
Yeah,
a
Laker.
rookie.
Oh, rookie. It's all good though. Magic,
no,
Magic.
now, mind you, I'm not a Kobe hater. You know what I'm
No.
saying? Kobe gave me amazing advice when I was trying out for the Lakers at one point in my
Mm-hmm.
basketball career and stuff. He
Mm-hmm.
taught me to, footwork, how to work through the triangle offense for like an hour straight. So I'm always forever endeavored. But the same thing I'm telling y'all, I told
Yeah.
him. I even told Kobe, like, Kobe, you can't stop me in the post. You're too little. You know what I'm saying? You're too little. You know what I'm saying? So it was fun going back and forth with him. So what I always say to y'all about all of this, I said this to his face, like with no
Damn.
problem. Like, Kobe, listen, not you great, but you're not Magic, man. I don't care. He was competitive though about it, though. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? He was just like, look at the banners. Look, I'm like, listen, look at the accolades, man. You know what I'm saying? But it was really dope, you know what I mean, spending time with him. But my issue with Harold is just the defensive end. You
Mm-hmm.
can't be a junkyard dog person, you know what I'm saying? You're not playing no defense. That's my issue with Harold. Another issue I have is I still think the Lakers is going to repeat. I just have a little bit of, as a basketball player, as a hooper, as a lifer myself,
Mm-hmm.
like they need a second point guard behind Struder with some more experience. I was like, damn, don't get rid of Rondo. And if Rondo decided to bounce, you know, bring in George Hill, somebody that is more playoff hardened.
George
No,
Hill.
I'm talking about strictly from experience in the playoff. That's
Mm-hmm.
all I'm talking about. George Hill hit big shots in playoffs. Schroeder never been in a situation like this. You know
Nah,
what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. Son, the championship medal, it
Mm-hmm.
matters, bro. You know what I mean? Like championship medal matters. That's why I was like, yo, everybody like, yo, we got Dennis Schroeder. Oh, bye Rondo. Like, no bye to Rondo. You know what I mean? Even LeBron just said it. We don't win this title without you. You know what I mean? That's steady in hand. Now, who could actually say something besides Anthony Davis? Who could tell Bron, yo, shut up, you asking for the ball too much. Nobody else. Rondo did it on the first day, first practice. Like, yo, we ain't having it like this. You know what I'm saying? You need somebody that you need
Mm-hmm.
that floor. Schroeder cannot talk to LeBron. You know what I'm saying?
no, you're right.
That's what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
I
Like,
get, I
we
get what you're
need
saying.
somebody. We
Yeah, I
just need
agree.
a veteran. Like Schroeder never been this. What's about to happen in his career? He's gonna have to learn all this shit on the fly. This is a new experience for him being on the championship contending team. As I was
I
saying, they
like
just need a
Schroeder though.
backup.
I do like Schroeder
No,
too. I
I
love his
like
ability to get
Schroeder.
to the
No.
rim,
Listen, I
shoot
like Schroeder
threes.
a lot.
Yeah,
I
me
do.
too.
I do. I like him. I think he's good, but it's also the experience factor. You know what I'm saying?
We can
Like
always.
that playing point guard in the playoffs, it matters. You
Yeah,
know
we
what I mean?
can
So
always trade for him again because if you sign a contract now, I heard that you can get traded December 5th.
no, I'm not going to trade him now. Hey, babes.
I would charge it, but here's the thing about the Rondo. Rondo wanted more money, which Lakers. I feel like they wanted to go more younger at the point
Yeah.
guard position. Makes sense, but like overall, like how do you? Well, let's talk about the other NBA moves, man. How do you feel about the Atlanta Hawks? How do you think they're gonna do?
It depends if they get my man BB.
Bogdan?
Yeah, Bogdanovich. If they get
Yeah.
him, then I think that they had the best offseason of everybody. You know what
Yeah,
I'm
but
saying?
they still ain't gonna do nothing. Are they gonna win anything? No,
They have potential. No, they're not going to win. Nah, I'm
Yeah.
not. You
they're not
already
finna
know.
win
But
nothing. We already
but
know.
they'll be more dangerous though. They got shooters. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Shooters at a premium right now.
Good.
You know what I mean? It's obviously they gave Joe Harris $75 million for 4 years. You know what I mean? Shooters matter in this league though. No matter what. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
what
My
man?
boy, my boy Manny said Hawks are getting the 8 seed. Watch. We'll see.
Um,
We'll see.
what else? What else? Portland. I think Portland did good by getting deeper as a team.
Mm-hmm. Robert Covington, though. That.
Covington, Melo came back. They signed Ennis Cannon back, he was really good for Portland when he was playing. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying, listen, at the end of the day, the only team that really is going to matter this year is, the Lakers. Denver's going to fall off. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
They
they
gave
lost.
up.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
got lost a lot of players.
they lost a lot of players. Denver's going to fall off. I don't think Miami's going to be a threat. I don't believe in Miami
Mm.
act. Nope, I don't believe in
They just
Miami at all. I just think
overachieved.
that this was a fluke because there was no fans in the stands and everybody's in one area. And I think that Miami just got lucky. Milwaukee,
Mm-hmm.
Milwaukee, until that whole BB thing happened with Milwaukee, that right there was a good move. But all the moves they made until everything got till they had the backup on everything.
Mm-hmm.
Milwaukee was scary for a second, and Brooklyn is Brooklyn. But I don't see James Harden going to Brooklyn because you're gonna have to ask for Kyrie Irving back for James Harden. There's no way Houston's making that move. Listen, I like you, Jared Allen. I like Karis LeVert. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
come on,
All of them gone.
But I agree with you, Daniel. Like, if I was Houston, I'd say give me Kyrie, and we have a deal, or like, because if they got that package offer that they're proposing, Jared Allen, Karis LeVert, a bunch of picks, and they get James Harden on Brooklyn, how do you think it's gonna work? And you're as a basketball player, like, how do you think that offense would work?
It
there's
won't.
gonna be a lot of arguing. You know what I'm saying? But I think that eventually it'll work out because of the pecking order. It'll matter. But still, even without James Harden, Brooklyn is still is an issue with Brooklyn because it just depends on what Kyrie does. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
Like, is he going to be locked in? Is he going to be focused, or is he going to be doing what he's been doing since last year? Calling out people for no reason or whatever, and questioning everything. And now they got this whole new coaching style they're trying to do.
What coaching style though? They said they don't need no coach.
They don't need no coach. What's going to happen with that? Because who wants to make the ultimate decisions and stuff? You know what I mean? So yeah,
that's what I was gonna say.
The team by committee, and then you got two ball dominant guards, both Harden and Kyrie, like the bounce the air out of the basketball.
yeah.
No, I think James Harden just wants to go to another strip club in Brooklyn. That's why he wants to go to Brooklyn.
There's listen. Being from New York City, there ain't no strip clubs in Brooklyn. All the strip clubs are in Long Island City, near Queens.
But yeah, I was gonna say. But overall, man, like, how do you think the Chris Paul? Phoenix is a team too? They're gonna be improved. Chris Paul and Phoenix. That's why I think the Lakers should have went to go get Chris Paul. That would have been perfect.
No. Lakers did good with what they got because you would rather have all those other players instead of just having all that money to just have one in Chris Paul. I mean, I like what the Lakers did. They got a bunch of listen, the Lakers have a 10, 11 man rotation. You know what I mean? Those two throw-in players in that trade, well, Alfonso McKinney and Jordan Bell. They both can play. So for the Lakers, I like what they did.
Yeah, Jordan Bell can play.
I like what they did.
Alfonso McKinney can play too. He love his defense.
They both got titles too. They got a title in Golden State. Both of them did.
I mean,
they got championship experience.
I know what you mean. What about Reggie Jackson? Do you think he'll be a good backup?
Where he at?
He's a free agent.
Oh, backup to
free agent.
Nah,
He used to be on
I
Clippers,
ain't like how he played last year.
Yeah.
I ain't like how he played last year. There's no real backups after Rondo's going now. There's no real backup. I even wish that the Lakers would have got Chris Dunn. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But there's no real after that.
He's a point guard. He just got cut from Detroit. Smith.
Ish Smith is somebody that I like.
Yeah.
I'm high on Ish Smith, so he might be a little biased. I like him.
Yeah, love his game. We got a question from Stephen A. Unnamed Sources. Do you think Giannis would join LA if they go back to back? I think more of a.
Yo, I'm starting to think that Giannis is probably tired of playing that Lone Ranger type of NBA player, not training with nobody, not practicing with nobody.
Yeah.
Everybody getting better. His team is kind of like waiting in the wind and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And then now, if Anthony Davis signed that 1+1, and then the Lakers got all those 1-year contracts, and then next year they have all that max money to bring in Giannis, I'll do it. I don't care.
If Lakers get Giannis right now, just handle.
I don't care about the whole trip. I don't care about the super teams and everybody teaming up anymore, man. Like, that's what it is now.
That's what it is. That's what it is.
That's what it is. But don't get mad about it. Just live with it. Listen. This is what happens when you have player empowerment. Now, this is what happens. This is what we wanted. We wanted players to have more power. We gave them the power and stuff like that.
Yeah, but
if you can get Giannis, you get Giannis. That simple as that. What you gonna be like? All right, you have enough money to get a third superstar or whatever, and you're not going to do it. The Warriors did it. Give them a taste of their old medicine. You know what I'm saying? LeBron did it first. Then the Warriors did it on another level, and just level up on that.
Well, actually, Boston started in 2008.
The Boston Celtics did.
Yeah, started that.
First.
Yeah.
True. But you get Giannis, AD, and LeBron next year on the same team, though. Listen, I just want Giannis to play center. That's all I want.
Yeah.
I just want Giannis to play center full time.
Mm-hmm.
If he plays center full time, that's my
Man,
man's right there. That's all I
hey,
want.
Giannis
You
at
know?
center, AD at power forward, LeBron at small forward, and shooting guard KCP. He's back on the team, so he's probably gonna turn up. The point guard probably
Man,
somebody in the
fucking
free agency or
KCP.
trade. If we get Giannis, man, you're gonna start to see people try to get out of LA or try to get out of their team to come to LA.
I mean, yeah, because everybody gonna want to win. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I heard Corey said something about KCP.
Go ahead. Hey, he got his contract, man.
Hey, Corey, listen. You know, we was bashing
Yeah,
KCP
and me too. I
hard
was. I'm gonna keep it
all
real. I was.
season. Even when he had 0 points, 28 minutes, he was running cardio. He made like 180,000. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
That shit
But
came together though in the finals, I guess.
at the end,
Yeah.
that's all that matters,
Yeah.
bro. That's all
Yeah.
that matters.
And
At the end, because everybody was bashing KCP. But when you win a championship and you're a big part of it, your sins are absolved. Like Montrezl Harrell, his sins should not be absolved. Y'all should be going in with a leery eye, especially on defense, because y'all
yeah.
don't have a backup 7-footer. You know what I'm
Yes.
saying? Y'all don't have a backup 7-footer. Y'all got
Speak.
Gasol, and then y'all got
Mhm.
Harrell. And then,
I think
you
his
know,
offensive game is gonna get a boost from playing with LeBron though.
I
Yeah.
mean,
Most
I don't
definitely.
care about that. LeBron make everybody better. That's what he does. That's why he's an
Yep.
all-time great.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? But I'm talking about Harold on defense because what we seen Jokic do to him in that low post in that series was like basically indecent exposure. Jokic on national TV took him in a low post, took off all his clothes, and exposed him for the world to see what he had, and he had nothing. You know, that's my issue
to
with
his
Harold. The defensive,
to his
yeah.
point though, Daniel,
No, we're not doing
he
this, man.
you know he didn't start with the team in the
Listen,
bubble.
listen.
You know that he probably he was winded a lot of times that he was there, man. I mean, let's get a full season together and see what he gonna do. You know,
The issue,
give him a chance.
the only excuse I would give Montrezl Harrell is that the unfortunate passing of his grandmoms that
Hmm.
hit him hard.
Yeah. Yeah. It did.
But when you step on that court, you step on that court. Y'all was talking big trash all season long. Yo,
Hmm.
y'all just hated Harold last week. You know what I'm saying? Y'all just hated his guts
Hey,
last
man,
week.
he's a Laker. Anybody that comes on Lakers, it's all good.
Man, let's go. Let's run it. Let's run it
My,
back.
listen, I think Harold. Listen, I know Harold's going to be good. Now, when I'm talking bad about him, I'm not talking bad about him. I don't think that he's a bad fit for the Lakers. I just need that effort to be there every night. That's all. That's
Hmm.
all I'm saying. The
Yeah.
effort got to be there
And
every night. I don't think there's nothing wrong with me wanting that. I don't think
hmm.
there's nothing wrong with me wanting that. See, I have the standard of a Laker fan, and I'm not a Lakers fan. I have the standard set. The standard is we don't bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Like we trying to win another championship, right? You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
we are.
Like,
And
you know, hey, yeah,
it,
y'all want LeBron to pass Kobe in rings, and you know what I'm saying? That's what we trying to do. You know what I'm saying? We trying to have LeBron pass Kobe
well, let
in
me ask you
rings.
this:
We gotta have him catch Mike. You know,
you say
it helps.
if we somehow, or let's say Lakers, LeBron wins 5, 6 rings, and we pass the Celtics, beating them in the championships the most rings, I would.
He's gonna do it as a Laker. He's gonna pass LeBron gonna pass Kobe and Michael Jordan in the ring chase as a Laker. How funny is that? And then there's nothing that y'all gonna be able to say.
We can't because hey, he brought my team. That's my favorite team is the Lakers. A ring,
Yeah,
championships after championships.
Yeah, this as long as he ain't doing it in another uniform, I don't care
Yeah,
what he do.
yeah,
I like that. See, look,
yeah,
see. But y'all
yeah.
just hated Harold a couple of days ago. Y'all could.
Yeah, I didn't. I don't know.
Yeah,
I
I
didn't want him
mean,
on my even on my team. And I really, But
It's
at the
just
end
the
of the day,
defensive end.
yeah,
Y'all can,
defense. Yeah, defense.
I
But he
mean,
brings that he plays like Kenneth Fareed, kind of a little bit like Kenneth Fareed.
no, he's way better than Kenneth Fareed.
way better than Ken
He's
Fareed.
better than Kenneth
Way
Fareed.
better.
He's better than Kenneth Fareed at Kenneth Fareed's best.
Hmm.
The only thing that's the same is they her.
Kenneth is a better defender.
Yeah,
Kenneth is a better defender. You know what I'm
but
saying? But Harold, but one thing about Harold, though, what he do, he getting better every year though with his offensive game too. So it's just like and somebody's talking about getting getting Mark Gasol. I like
yeah,
that pick, but I wish Ibaka would have came though. You
yeah,
Oh
know,
yeah, yeah.
just because of the age, man. What Ibaka does, he does it well, but the
but
age, you know what I mean. But at the same time, Gasol's a better defender. You got
hmm
somebody in the post who's smart, who makes the right plays all the time too, as well. So, I like that. I like that pick. I just hope it's not an Andrew Bogut situation. Game one, he come in and blow his legs out. You know what
yeah.
I mean? So
But that's the thing, though. I saw a report today that they're gonna play AD at power forward, and they're gonna try to go get another center.
They need to. They need to get another.
Whiteside, go get
Yeah,
Whiteside.
yeah, that'd be perfect. You know what I
Protect
mean?
the
Like,
rim, block
Ooh,
shots.
Whiteside,
He can
man,
shoot mid
yeah.
range. He could post up too. He's good, decent post game.
Now, but with Whiteside, what you also got
is
to
extremely
understand
slow.
with Whiteside is this: Whiteside, he's a good player, right?
Yeah.
He chases his stats a lot. Like he chases blocks too much. You know, it was a point in the season where he was getting 19 points, 19 rebounds, 6 blocks, but it was horrible. It was selfish. You know what I mean? He was just getting his numbers and stuff like that instead of just playing within the team concept. Now, I think that if he comes to the Lakers on a minimum deal, obviously he's going to have to do that. If he does that on a minimum deal, then I think that he'll buy it because he sees the championship culture. Championship culture changes people's attitude. You know what I'm saying? It did it for Ron. You know what I mean? Ron sacrificed a lot to win his title. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So championship culture matters. And I think you get Whiteside to play like how Dwight Howard did, which I think he can, and he's younger and he's still more athletic or whatever. I think Whiteside right there would be it for me. It'll be it. Like you get Whiteside, I think Whiteside would be the biggest get because of what he can still do, what he showed last year, what he did. What was that? What, 13 and 12 last year with 2.5 blocks?
Yeah.
You know, limited minutes too.
Yeah.
Whiteside would be a good get.
Yeah. I would take Whiteside if we can get him. You know, and I would take him as well. Whiteside, protect the paint. You know, and also too, about Marc Gasol, he could spread the floor, shoot the three. He shot 38% with Toronto. You know what I mean?
True.
He could, you know, because when we had JaVale McGee and Dwight, it clogged the paint. I feel like we're gonna open up the paint for AD to go to work. If you double team, kick it out. We're gonna be kicking out a lot this year. I have a feeling we're gonna get double team. AD's gonna get double team. We're gonna be trying to move the ball around, play as a team.
But also athletically from the bigs, I got slower. You know what I'm saying? By with having Gasol, because last year I was running all over the place. Dwight Howard, he there.
Yeah.
He running all over the place and stuff too, man. Like it had to be an issue. See, the Lakers didn't trust Dwight Howard. Even after he had this good season, they didn't trust him enough to bring him back. You know what I'm saying? They was like, hey, all right, Dwight Howard, we got everything that we wanted to get out of you this season. You played good. But they didn't know if he could repeat it again.
Yeah. I have a feeling that, remember how Dwight tweeted that he's coming back?
Yeah.
I feel like when he tweeted it, the Lakers said, okay, we're going to re-sign Dwight. And then I bet you they got the call from Rich Paul, Montrezl Harrell's coming. Give me the contract. You know, we're going somewhere else. You know what I mean? So I kind of don't know why Laker fans are mad at Dwight. You know, at the end of the day, it's just...
No, don't be mad at Dwight. He helped try to get it.
I'm not mad. I support him on his new journey. You know, in Philly.
I thought what he did, he was good with it.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
All right, Corey, thanks for coming on the show, man, and we'll keep in touch soon, man.
All right, y'all. Man, good to see you, Daniel, man. I ain't seen you in a while, man. We got to do some more shows, man.
Listen. Oh, yeah, I've been doing shows.
Yeah.
All right, so,
You've been in
Shout
your
out to Daniel
bag,
for
bro.
putting in that work, man.
You've been in your bag.
Yeah,
Yeah.
shout out to you, man. I saw that
Season
podcast with Jamel Hill, man. It was a great one.
Season 2 is coming out with a bang. So season 2, I didn't even release him yet. So season 2, I got Jamel Hill. I got William Gates from that movie Hoop Dreams.
Okay.
You know, tomorrow I'm interviewing Ronnie Fields, the kid that played with Kevin Garnett in high school, who's actually better than Kevin Garnett. And I got him. Then next Tuesday, I got former NBA player Andre Miller coming on the show.
Okay.
You know, I got this other coach coming on after that. His name is Wayne Slappy. He coached Michael Jordan and Kobe Bryant at a time. You know, and so then after that, I'm coming back with the NBA season preview and stuff. I'm not doing no NBA. Everybody's doing the NBA season preview, free agent thing like that. I'm just waiting. And you know what I mean, Corey, got to have you on. You know how it is, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Hit us up,
100%.
man.
Yeah.
You know
Yeah,
how it
man.
is. So that's what I've been doing. Hey, nothing's coming out. Everything is on my Patreon. So you know what I mean. If y'all want to see those episodes, that you know what I mean, it's gonna cost y'all like $5 real quick, man. Cause I gotta upgrade the show. I need more lighting. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I need more lighting and stuff like that.
Yeah.
You know?
It was a good.
Yeah,
man.
Yeah. I see
Keep
you,
doing
man.
your thing, man. Proud of you.
But
I'll catch y'all fellas on the next one, man.
All right, man. Take care.
LJ Cares. Oh, I think I follow her on Facebook, something like that.
Yeah.
But she's cool.
Yeah, man. I got Brandon Robinson again on Friday after Thanksgiving. He's gonna be on the show.
You got Scoop
And
B?
then Scoop B. Then I
You got
reached
Scoop
out
B?
to Mark Medina again and Dave McMenamin again.
Are they coming back on?
No, I reached out to him to come on the show. Dave McMenamin again.
Oh, okay. I didn't even reach out to Dave yet.
Yeah. I'm just trying to get as James Worthy, as Dwight, as everybody. I'm still asking.
Oh yeah. Also, I got Al Horford's sister too on my show.
Oh yeah, I saw you tweet that. Yeah. It's gonna be a good one, man.
I'm doing a little series where I'm reaching out to other NBA players' siblings, such as myself, and just do a show, give everybody insight on what we deal with on a day-to-day basis and stuff like that. You know, I reached out to Ben Simmons' sister too as well.
Speaking of that, she tweeted something about there's gonna be a trade tomorrow.
Yeah.
You think it's
But
trolling, or you
I
think
think
it's
she's
a
probably
trade?
trolling and stuff like that.
If a
You
trade
know?
happens, then Ben Simmons is going to Houston for Harden.
Nah, Ben Simmons going to the Lakers for who? For
Kuzma
Caruso, Kuzma,
and KCP.
KCP. All cases out of here for Ben Simmons
Eh,
and all your draft picks. Would you?
I would Ben Simmons with LeBron, AD, man, it would be a
You might
wrap.
have to do that. You might have to do that. Give me all your draft picks for case. Give me all your draft picks for the next 3 years, first and second round.
Man, that would be crazy. A lot of lobs and dunks and assists. Ben Simmons would have to work on the shooting. You know.
Now I would just let Ben Simmons bring the ball up and do his thing, and then LeBron play off the wall, man.
Yeah.
That'd be funny though. That'd be funny. That'd be like that'd be funny as hell, man. But yeah, man, I'm looking forward for a good season. I can't wait to see the rookie play. I want to see how LaMelo Ball looks.
Yeah. Speaking of that, man, how do you think it's gonna work in Charlotte with his dad talking mess about Michael Jordan?
Oh, that's nothing, man. It won't get in the way of nothing. Like NBA, the NBA is different. They know how to maintain. They know how to maintain every order. They know how to maintain order.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I don't see it. I don't see nothing happening with that. It'll be all good. Melo's going to go in there as a day one starter, you know, and I think that he's going to have a good season. I think so.
How do you think Wiseman and Golden State's going to fit with Golden State? But Clay's out, man. That's crazy. That's
they
crazy,
still got
man.
a solid team, though.
They do?
You know what I'm saying? They got a solid team. Obviously, you missing Clay. That's a big miss. But, you know what I mean? They still solid all around the board. I think they can still get to the playoffs. That team without Clay is still better than Portland. You know what I'm saying? I think they'll come together because think about it. They're going to have that me against the world attitude because everybody's chomping at the bit to bite Golden State now that they're wounded. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, it's going to be all good, man.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be all good for them.
It's unfortunate Clay got injured. Yeah. It's really unfortunate. I wanted them to be healthy. Lakers, Warriors, you know, AD versus that running gun team. I want to see how that. It's unfortunate, you know. And
they still gonna be running. They just losing a wing shooter, a dominant shooter, and a good wing defender. But they got it back in Kelly Oubre. He's a solid.
Kelly Oubre solid too. Yeah, and they picked up Kevin Bazemore too.
I think they're gonna be fine, man. They're gonna be fine. Curry's gonna have to take on more. Curry. This is why I think that if they play surprisingly good, I think that Curry can win MVP this year.
Okay.
You know, he's injury free. He's injury free, and he got to take more shots. You know what I'm saying? I think that if they make noise, then yeah, he probably gonna win that MVP.
Yeah, MVP. Yeah, and it's gonna be crazy how the Warriors gonna play with all that running gun. I want to see what Steve Kerr's gonna do, and Anthony Edwards on Minnesota. How's that? I feel like that's gonna be working really well. Him, Karl-Anthony Towns, D'Angelo Russell, running gun. It's gonna be a lot of running gun teams next season, man.
Yeah, but they're gonna be getting ran out the gym too as well because they ain't got the defense. Getting their career highs on.
Yeah, but I saw there's a report out there today that the Clippers are working behind the scenes, and I was on Instagram Live, and some fans said, "Oh, Clippers are working behind the scenes about James Harden." They would have to give up the whole house.
Hey, listen, everybody working behind the scenes on something, but you know, none of this stuff is going to happen. I doubt if you see James Harden on the
Clippers
and stuff like that.
Hey, if he goes to the Clippers, they're still going to be a second round exit team. For some reason, they had Blake Griffin.
I don't see that, but I mean, I understand. I mean, I guess the only way you can do it if you trade Paul George for James Harden. I mean, that's what's going to have to happen. You just can't have them three on the same team like that. I mean, you know, it's not happening like that. It ain't happening like that.
Manny says Clippers ain't shit. Yeah, I agree 100%. And LJ cares. Thank you so much for tuning in every show, man. Hey, she's a big time supporter of my show, man. When I first started. Shout out to you, LJ. Yeah, but Daniel, just want to say, everybody watching on Facebook, YouTube, Periscope, and Twitch, thank you guys for watching the Bigbabyjonathan Sports Podcast. And Daniel, stay on the line. I gotta talk to you real quick. You guys have a blessed night. Go Lakers.